Good morning. This is Sheldon here from the Currency Advisory Desk. Well, yesterday we got a disappointing IIP figure at around of 0.1%. We saw the rupee close yesterday at 55.79 in the spot, and what we have deducted from this, an important observation, is that we've seen, even due to the increased volatility in the rupee movement, with both bulls and bears attacking the dollar on both the sides, we've seen that it has not breached the important psychological level of 55 on the downside, and neither has it broken 57 on the upside. Now it's trading within this particular band, and we feel that this will continue for a couple of more sessions unless some unexpected turn of events takes place. Everybody is expecting a rate cut of around 25 basis points at least from the RBI. Now we feel that RBI might go a little further this time and cut rates by around 50 basis points to 75 basis points. Now the wholesale price index, the WPI, which is going to be due tomorrow, that will give us further cues about what the exact number would be. Would it be 25, 50 or 75? Now, as we all know that a rate cut will have immediate effect on the rupee will strengthen in a short term, and it will move more towards probably a 54 level if Mint Street does decide to go ahead and cut the rate and provide more liquidity in the market. Moving to the US, well, the US data of retail sales will be closely watched today. If there's a negative data outflow from the US, or if there's a prolonged negative data outflowing from US, we will see that the probability of further quantitative easing will increase when they come out with the FOMC meet that is there next week. Now, we have witnessed a lack of confidence in the euro yesterday. We saw that the euro made highs of around 1.2529, and later on it fell flat to around 1.2443 due to the cut in ratings of 18 Spanish banks by Fitch. This news had an immediate effect, and we saw that the euro just fell down to 1.2443 levels. Now we see further pressure on the euro till the outcome of Greek elections at least. As you know, the June 17th is the elections, and we'll be having the outcome probably June 18, June 19. So the entire next week is very, very crucial for the currency markets. The euro closed, in Indian terms, the euro closed at 69.6975 yesterday. Global cues suggest that the euro should erase some of its gains against the rupee also. And the data that came out from UK also was negative. We saw that the industrial production there also has lowered by around -1%. That's year on year. Now, these negative figures give a strong footing to the deterioration of the British economy. A downfall in the pound versus rupee seems inevitable from here. We advise further short selling or further shorting of the rupee pound pair immediately, and especially in intraday. We expect it to go down from here. Now the yen has weakened after the IMF, International Monetary Fund, stated that the yen is overvalued as compared to its peers, and they also want the Bank of Japan to introduce further easing measures in order to bring the value down of the yen. The Japanese yen is expected to strengthen further until there is safe haven demand from investors. As we all know that the yen is a safe haven currency, so till this sort of uncertainty in the market is persisting, the yen will definitely strengthen further due to investments flowing into Japan due to the safe haven demand, or due to the currency purchases due to safe haven demand. Now in the scenario that global markets turn positive, along with the sentiment also turning positive, we will see a huge selling in the dollar yen pair. So as soon as there is some, you could say, direction or some stability to markets as to what is going to happen in the eurozone, whether the US will come out with further quantitative easing or not, we'll see that the yen will definitely you could say reduce in value, as it will just fall in value as such. Now a buy at current levels is advisable in rupee terms, because till that event we see the yen strengthening. So we could go ahead and buy yen at present in rupee terms. We see it strengthening, probably crossing 70 also. Moving towards the technicals, well, the US dollar in spot market has a support of around 55.60 on the downside and a resistance of around 56.10 on the upside. For the euro, the support is at around 69.48 on the downside and a resistance of around 70.30 on the upside. The trend for the euro is bearish. For the yen, the trend is a bit bullish. We see a support at around 69.80 on the downside and a resistance of around 70.50 on the upside. And for the pound, well, the trend is bearish. We see a support of around 86.51 on the downside and a resistance of around 87.73 on the upside. Well, that's it for today. Thank you.